Okay, you all ready? I'm trying to get the chat to work. And it kinda did. And it looks like crap. Okay, whatever. I'll just have to go with this for now until I figure out whatever's going on. Okay. Oh, sorry. My mic is quiet. Okay, how's that? Is that better? Okay then, let's just get started. Okay. Hello everyone, it's good to see you all again. The chat, oh my god, that is just, what is going on with the chat? Looks... Yes, nice. The new pair is coming in today. I'm going to... the new headphones. Oh my god, so many problems. The camera's at 10 FPS. Okay. That's just great. That's just fantastic. I'll just have to... Nope, that's just as bad. Oh no. Does this... And it just disappears. That's just lovely. Oh my god. Oh. There we go. Let's go. Finally. Work. Accidentally. And of course, No Bones is here. Hello. Hi. Whatever. It works now. At least it works. Brandon, eat the bread. Oh, bread. Bread. What was that about bread? You mean, this bread? It's burnt. But what's this? That's right. It's garlic bread. Just casually eating the yummy bread. Very... Very delicious. Let's go. I finally gave you guys the bread eating stream you all so desperately wanted. Chat didn't freeze. Ah, it's back. Now we need Neko Brandon. Oh no. Bread eating stream first. Now I'm gonna cave to that demand. I redeemed myself, guys. Okay. God, now I've got an entire loaf. It's like, did you do your Spanish lesson today? Remember, bullying works on Brandon. No, it does. It works on. I only do it on my own terms. It only works on my own terms. I ain't doing it just for the sake of it. What do you mean he looks exactly like and nothing like Cosmo at the same time? What does that mean? No, now that I've actually got the bread, now I've got to wonder. Is this something I should be doing on stream? I just did this on a whim. But I don't think people actually want to see me eating bread. Brandon put in the cat ears. It'll make the stream 1,000 times better. Okay, let's actually get to the Q&As, shall we? We've got a bunch of submissions in the Discord server. We want to watch you eat bread. Really? Amazing bread. Garlic bread is a really good bread. Content. Am I right? Who is best girl in Connoisseur and why is it Megumin? Damn right. Why do you look like you can tell me where the light fixtures are at home, Dave? Now everyone's roasting what I look like. What the hell, guys? Did you not already know what I looked like? My profile pic is literally just me. This is the content you all subscribed for. Since you're eating all that bread, going to have to do some push-ups to work off that carbs. Yeah, seems true. Best girl in Konosuba is Chris, and okay, I can respect that. I respect Chris. She's also really good. What's your waifu views? Trash ones. As everyone on the Discord server would tell you and know. I have trash taste. Steins Gate analysis vid? Oh yeah, someday. I got a bunch of stuff lined up, but god. I knew what you looked like, but I still got scared. My headphone's broken. This hinge broke. I'm getting a new pair today. It's gonna come in the mail soon. Who knows? Maybe it might happen on stream. I'll just get a knock on the door. Hey, and yay. So what anime have you seen recently? I just watched Shirobako. It's really good. I like that. I think my next video is going to talk about that a little bit. You'll see. Are you watching seasonals? If so, what? No, I don't generally watch a lot of seasonal anime. I watch sometimes, but usually I wait until the season's finished, and then I decide, okay, what am I going to watch this season? You dig the curtains behind me. Oh, this is just a stand thingy. I don't... You watch anime? Whoa! But out of the ones that are happening this season, yeah, I'll probably watch when it's over. I'm probably gonna watch Spy Family, Chainsaw Man, and Mob Psycho. All great shows. Well, I've read the manga for what was it, Chainsaw Man? Well, part of it. ASMR. How loud is my chewing? Oh no. If you have any waifu become real, who would you choose? If I'm being real, I'm not quite sure. I think part of the appeal for waifus in the first place is the fact that they aren't real. I feel like if you have any of them become real, there's going to be a real uncanny valley effect where it's just like, this doesn't work anymore. What music do I listen to? Mostly, okay. Mostly, between either like anime soundtracks and openings, or movie soundtracks. That's screw you, darkness over me. I love the part when Chainsaw Man said it's chainsawing time and chainsawed everywhere. What is your comfort anime? My comfort anime. Strangely enough, I don't really think I have a comfort anime per se, but I could look at my list and stuff. Strangely enough, I think I might actually say Shirobako on that, because despite how like hectic and chaotic it is, it was done so in a kind of relaxing kind of way. It's hard to explain how, but yeah. I don't generally watch anime out of boredom. I watch it whenever it's like, okay, there's this story that seems really good and I want to see it. Oh, and Bakuman, that's another good one. Higurashi is my favorite comfort anime. Best recommendation for comedy anime. Don't say Connoisseur, don't say Connoisseur, don't say it's Connoisseur, bro! Nah, for real, also, aside from that, also, like, Psyche K, that's a great comedy anime, and obviously Kaguya-sama, but who hasn't seen that at this point? Oh yeah, Nichijou is also another good comfort anime. Have you seen I Want to Eat Your Pancreas? I've heard of it. Strange name, but I'm sure it has a good reason. But no, I haven't seen it yet. School Day's pretty comfy. What anime was so bad it made you laugh? X-Arm. I started watching that. It was the funniest thing ever. But it also got boring eventually, so I dropped it. Unsurprisingly. Jameson, you haven't seen Kaguya-sama? What the heck? Cyberpunk was really good. Yeah, I gotta see that. I've seen Arcane, but I gotta watch Cyberpunk. It's the next thing on my watch list. In a fight between Homelander and Chainsaw Man, who would win? Chainsaw Man, come on, guys. Everyone knows that Homelander isn't that strong. He's just happens to be the strongest in their universe. But, like, he doesn't get into any real fights or anything. Did you enjoy hanging out with Sayori? Don't do that. Oh yeah, the Ghost Story stub as well. That was also hilarious. We watched that on Discord. God, what was I thinking actually eating bread on stream? I can't talk properly. Who's more crazy, Chainsaw Man or Goku? Probably Chainsaw Man. I don't know. I haven't seen Dragon Ball. I only like seen glimpses of it here and there. Darkness over. Tell the people the answer, Brandon, or else. Alright, fine. You want me to say it so badly? Darkness over Megumin here literally forced me into watching Iramanga Sensei, and I don't know why he was so adamant about it. And I watched the first 3 episodes and dropped it, and that was it. That was the deal. There, you happy? And it sucked. For obvious reasons. Will this actually be a weekly thing, like you said in the Discord channel? Possibly, yeah. See, depending on how this one goes, I'd like to just, like, do it, like, as a regular thing to catch up with you guys or whatever. Lies. God, Error Among Us is like, oh my god. It certainly is the anime. An anime. I love Denji because I'm gay. Become one of the few people who touch grass and play Genshin. Is that possible? Is that physically possible? I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to continue chatting with you guys until I'm finished with this bread. And then I'm going to answer the questions that were submitted in the Discord server. And I'm probably going to do that as a regular thing. What are you eating? It's garlic bread. Everybody wanted me to eat garlic bread. Well, not garlic bread, just bread. They wanted me to do a bread eating stream. And so I did. It's crunchy bread. Speaking of anime that should not exist, have you seen Bible? That's not even an anime. Don't put it in the same category. Would the bread also be a weekly thing? No, it is way easier to talk without eating bread at the same time. Yeah, if I had to choose a bread to eat, I'd choose garlic bread. I love garlic bread. ASMR? How is this ASMR? Is my crunching that loud? I just got a new microphone, so it's a really good microphone. I like it. Isn't Bible Black animated by a Japanese company, therefore it's anime? Technically, if that's how you want to define it. Sure. This sentence is a paradox. Thoughts? How is it a paradox? Is it a paradox by in itself not being a paradox? But that would make it become a paradox, which would make the sentence correct. But if it's correct, then that means that it's not a paradox anymore. That is the paradox. I see. Clever. No, the previous sentence was you're just gonna make my mind go in a loop. Aqua is my favorite Connoisseur girl. Yeah. Trash taste. Okay. I want to make an anime video essays about my... Oh, maybe I'm getting a knock on the door. Maybe that's my headphones. Give me a sec. The headphones! They are here! I probably shouldn't have shown that on the stream. I don't know what my details are on here, but whatever. I'm gonna open it up! Let's go! Brandon's gone, let's take over the stream. Headphone unboxing, unexpected. Woo! And here we go. It's the same pair except with a different color, and I like this one. Let's see. Can I unbox this on stream? ASMR unboxing. Let's go. Okay. No, not cat ear earphones. These are normal headphones. Unfortunately for you guys. Okay. Let's go. Oh, God. I wasn't planning for this to be an unboxing stream, so my camera isn't exactly at the correct angle. But regardless, here they are. They're amazing. Look how cool they look. And now, I don't even need to replace the cable or anything. I can just go do a swap. Just take these off. No, they are not from Amazon. They are from Audio Technica. They're really good. Will it fit? Or is it? Nope. Okay. There we go. Oh wow, these are actually soundproof. More so. Yay. New headphones, right in stream. Let's go. Shall I see some cat ear for the comments? Okay, hard question. What is your favorite character from your most hated isekai anime? I don't watch many isekai. And I don't have... That question is... The thing is about that, I don't have... If I didn't like the anime, it's probably because I don't like any of the characters. It's... Okay. Audio Technica headphones expensive. Yeah, but they're really good quality. Not necessarily more so than, say, like Sennheiser or whatever, but they need to be... I need to get audio monitors, which are what the purpose of... Thank you, Darkness, over making me... But I use them for video editing and stuff, so it's very important that they have good sound quality. You still look funny. Guess it wasn't the headphones that make you look away. It's just your face. Well, I can't change anything about my face, so... This is what you get. Aren't you gonna finish answering my question? What question was that, exactly? Sorry, I didn't see everyone's. Can't just scroll all the way back. Oh, who is best girl from Connoisseur light novels? And why is it Dust? Based opinion. You want to make anime video essays about your favorite anime? They have a question. How do you get footage or clips from any anime without getting a copyright strike? It's fair use. So long as you actually edit it and you aren't just playing the clip on its own, you'll be good. But so long as you're not... Yeah, so long as you're doing enough to change it and you got a bunch of cuts and you're adding in a different music and you've got voiceover over it, usually it's fine. I mean, sometimes you still get copyright claimed, but that's usually over the music and not the visuals. That's, yeah, and the sound and stuff. You can get plastic surgery to change your face. It's not healthy, though. I'm not gonna get plastic surgery. Yep, Darkness over Mega Mean is keeping me alive just through these donations. Have you watched 86 yet? No. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Oh, it was a couple seasons ago. Yeah, just be transformative, edit, and comment. You good. Plump and juicy, what the heck? Okay, This is the last slice of the garlic bread. Have you watched or have interest in watching Call of the Night? Maybe. Honestly, it just like, I don't watch much seasonal anime. Again, I'm just catching up on a ton of stuff, so. Eat it slowly. Have you ever watched Rebuild of Evangelion? No. I've only seen the main Evangelion series and End of Evangelion, and that's why I ended it so far. I've never gotten around to the rebuilds yet. Yeah, I'm not sharing any of the loaf with you guys. I'm hogging it all to myself. Nom nom nom. Have you watched Gurren Lagann? Yeah, I have actually. To be honest though, I'm not a huge fan of mechas, so I don't really go out of my way to watch mecha anime and stuff. It's just a personal preference. Most anticipated 2023 anime? What anime is coming out in 2023? Let me look. Oh, we got a ton. No, I can't do this. My anime list. Okay, let's see. Nagatoro, second season. Yeah, I'll probably check that out. I'm keeping up with the manga, but never actually got through the anime. There aren't a lot of options here, it seems like, of stuff that I've actually heard of or interested in yet. This is why I generally wait until after the season's finished, so I know what stuff is actually worth watching based on recommendations from people like trust. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the stuff here I've legitimately never heard of before. So yeah, I'll just have to see when the time comes, really. So Brandon doesn't use adblock. I do, kind of. I don't know. You should check it out. Which one? Prism Black or Scum's Wish? I've heard of Scum's Wish, but I don't know if that's a show that I want to see. A Sun Can Rock Boichi video? I've never heard of that, so you have to like comment that below the stream so that I remember to actually check it out later or something. Yeah, you guys what you wanted. I finished eating the bread. That was your bread eating stream. Spectacular. Did it live up to the hype? No, it didn't, but whatever. I did it. Brandon, can you bake a loaf of bread on stream one day? Maybe. Do you have a favorite mic? Yeah, right now it's this one. I like this one. Yeah, Brandon, when do you mod me? We all know YouTube's paid to win. Yep, you're very right. Add mod. I trust Nefarious. He's a mod on the Discord server as well. Nah, he's admin. There you go. You are now mod. Congratulations. Okay, now, are we ready to move on? Could this be the last YouTube question before the Discord ones? Yeah, sure. Okay, let's move on to the Discord questions. One sec. And okay. Oh no. Oops. I need to figure out how I can see both Streamlabs and the chat. I'll make the chat on the right side. Oh no. But yes, I pay way more than that. Rem-hating jerk. Nefarious, whose only good taste is darkness, and Negatoro. Nah. Rem is mid. I'm gonna say that now. Rem is the most overrated waifu ever. And I stand by that. Y'all can unsubscribe if you want to. I'm just stating facts. What did you say? What did you say? I said the truth that you can't handle. That's what I said. Okay. Let's actually get to the questions now. One sec. Okay, bye-bye, Onyx. Just leaves right before I start actually answering the questions. Okay, what do you think about my drawing? It is very nice. You're cool. Anyone who does art, I respect. Good job. Chat. There we go. Beatrice is better. Yeah, even Beatrice is better than Rem. And I'm not even a fan of Beatrice. So long as it's not Rem. Okay. How did you find out about anime? Plus, when did your descent into degeneracy begin? It all started a very long time ago when I first watched a little show called Naruto. And my descent into degeneracy? It's literally, I don't know, 2 years after that or something. I think that, oh, how are you? I missed Ethan's question. How am I? I don't know. Maybe. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm great. You know what? I'm great. I'll say that I'm great. Definitely. Will I ever get married? That's up to you, my friend. Will you have the drive to go out there and talk to people, unlike me? Because if you do, you might just get married one day. But you have to put in the effort. I guide others to a treasure that I myself cannot possess. I will not be beaten by Dr. Well, I'm the only winner here, so yeah, guys, just donate as much as you need to. There's no problem. Just like, let's see who can win between them. You know, let's see who can win. Want to bet Nefarious? Brandon, that was a yes or no question. Fine then, yes, I'll be kind. But I have to put in the effort. Guys keep throwing money at him. It's super beneficial. Okay. How do you feel about your... I got you guys. Oh my god. How do you feel about your exponential growth over the course of a few months? It is so satisfying. I just gotta say, it is super satisfying. And yeah, this is always like, yeah, it's just the most satisfying thing, being able to like actually work on something for ages and you put it out, and like after so long you're not really getting anywhere, only for it to suddenly curve upwards, and it's like, yeah, let's go. Oh my god, $50. You guys are insane. You guys are insane. Yeah, Brandon making bank. Stop being rich. Hey, it's their decision, not me. They're the ones who's paying for it. Okay, how long does it take for you to make fully long-form videos? It depends completely on how long it is. So for 20 minutes, it'd generally take like probably a month and a half. That's usually how long it takes. That's from scripting to the actual voice acting, well, not voice acting, but voiceover, and then the actual putting everything and laying it out into the editing software, and then putting it all together and editing it into something good. Yeah, about a month and a half usually for about 20 minutes. That's just, I think that's what my pace is right now. But I kind of took a pretty big break after this big video because I just wanted to take a rest for a little bit. I'm still working on it. I'm working on my next video right now and stuff, but that's yeah. I'll let you guys know when that's published. What's your favorite game of all time? I don't play many games. Oh my god, Nefarious! Ah! You guys, either you guys are rich or are extremely irresponsible with your money spending decisions. But I'm not going to criticize it because I'm just going to say thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. After this, Neko Brandon needs to think of... It looks like I have no excuse now, guys. Where did you learn editing? I'm just self-taught. I just learned to edit on my laptop when I was in school, YouTube tutorials, that sort of thing. That's it. You guys he's just sold his BMW. He's just selling your organs. Brandon, you can now call yourself an e-girl. God. You guys are just... Even Darkness Over Making Me is just like, oh god. Is it worth it now? Is it worth it to top this? Is it worth it? Okay. What's your favorite game of all time? To answer that question, probably Undertale. I haven't played that many games, but like even as much of a bad rap as the game gets, it's still a super solid game with amazing characters and an amazing story that I really enjoy. So yeah, if I had to choose one, probably Undertale. I also really liked Hollow Knight. That's also really good. Sans Undertale. Brandon used the money to buy bread. I can buy way more than just bread. God. This is just getting tense. Okay, have you ever seen a trap in an anime that you knew was a trap but still thought, I'm straight, but damn? No. Whenever it's revealed that they are in fact a trap, it immediately kills my enthusiasm towards it. Like, why? God, why? Why? Oh my god, Darkness! But reverse traps, on the other hand, that's what yeah, reverse traps, they're cool. They're awesome. This... He just sold his entire gun collection. You guys are legitimately insane. You guys are clinically insane. There's something wrong with you. Yeah, what jobs did you guys get? And could you put in a good word for me? Oh man. It's like you have no excuse, Brandon. Okay, what was your best subject in school? Probably art. Well, I wouldn't say that. Okay, when it comes to like actual curriculum subjects and stuff like that, probably math. I was really good at math. Just surprisingly, like, yeah, it's like not English. It's like, cause like I'm really super. I was, cause with math, it's like pretty straightforward. Like you just gotta make sure you understand the process of how it all works, and as soon as you've comprehended that, then you can solve the problem, which takes ages if it's extremely difficult, especially with some of the stuff that happens in like after high school, with really difficult questions. But yeah, I'd probably say math. But like the one that I enjoyed the most is art, because that was the funnest. Darkness is trying to break into your walls. I am your walls. Okay, do you prefer third-person shooters or first-person? I don't play any shooters of any kind, so I can't answer that question. wait, what's a third-person shooter versus a first-person shooter? I don't even know the difference. That's how much of a noob I am, guys. They just person shooter. Let me look at some images. Alright, so third person is when you actually see the character, and first person is when you are the character, basically. Yeah, third person's like Fortnite and stuff. Okay, I'd probably say, I don't know, I'd probably just say first person, since like I can see things clearer. I don't know. That's just what I have to pick if it came to the choosing between them, but I don't know. When someone say goblin is so cool, what's the first thing that come out in your mind? Japanese goblin, probably. We are Japanese goblin. That's God. What did I do to get that song stuck in my head? You're good at math? Why not Spanish class? You're right. You're right. No, it's in my head again. How many anime have made you cry or have teary eyes? If possible, can you name them, if remember? Oh, I don't know. A bunch. Violet Evergarden is an obvious one. Same thing with Toradora. If it's really good, then it'll be like that. Holy guacamole, I left for a couple minutes and Brandon became a millionaire. No, I just forgot about that song. Yeah, Dr. Nefarious finally forfeits. Thank you, guys. Finally, it's just like, okay, that's just too much money. Now it's not. God. Brandon, yeah, I just made $350 from you guys competing against each other. I didn't even do anything. You guys were just like, Nefarious chat accepts losing the battle, but not the war. Okay, well, anime. Okay, wait a second. Let's look through my anime list. Let's see what's some stuff that made me tear up. High School DxD, obviously. Oh yeah, just the greatest masterpiece ever in history. No, but for real though, let's see. You guys can check this out if you want to online. It's linked on the YouTube channel on my Discord server. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. Erased also, especially that scene where I can't go through everything, but Erased that scene where Kaio was crying over the breakfast. That was just such an amazing scene. Also, oh yeah, Kaguya-sama, where with Ishigami's character arc. I haven't seen the third season yet, but I'm sure that will too. That was amazing. Oh, a silent voice, especially. Man, a silent voice. If you didn't tear up at the end, yeah, you just kind of have to question how human you are. Well, no, I'm not saying that to attack anyone who didn't, but that last scene was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. I watched Toradora after the video made and cried myself to sleep. Yes. Both of you lost, but hopefully you gained in some other way. They gained by seeing, by donating to my stream. That's it. That's what. So when I start my YouTube channel, I can count on you millionaire support, right? Right? Interspecies reviewers when? Let's go. Okay, just like we definitely earned Echo Brandon. I can't deny that anymore. God, why? Why so much? Why would you donate so much for such a stupid reason? Oh, I want to eat your pancreas is similar to a silent voice. Yeah, I can imagine. I gotta actually watch that movie, actually. What anime and manga do you recommend everyone watch fully from start to end? Everything. Oh, yeah, probably Steins Gate, because I feel like there's a lot of people who would have dropped Steins Gate thanks to the slowness of the beginning, but it is 100% worth it. If any, oh, and also Arcane. I'm just recommending stuff that I know a lot of people like that kind of has a slow start, or like a lot of people like it never, a lot of people know about or never actually started. Yeah, Steins Gate and Arcane, absolutely. Watch and read those. Wait, no, sorry. Just, yeah, watch those. Why and how did you decide that you want to do YouTube for a living? Well, because I like writing stories. I always liked stories and storytelling. I always liked analyzing stuff. That's always what I loved doing. And so I just wanted to go, okay, I want to make a living doing that. And YouTube is my first step in doing that. So that's my main thing right now. Steins Gate beginning is so good though. Yeah, I know. It is so good. That's why it's like... yeah, Steins Gate beginning is so good. Wait, okay. Is it just me, or is the amount of views I'm getting, concurrent viewers, jumping constantly from like 18 to 30 all of a sudden, just out of nowhere? Anyways, yeah, Steins Gate beginning, so damn good. But like, most people don't get it. They don't get it. But I liked all of Steins Gate. But even then, like, at least, yeah, pretty much anyone who's finished Steins Gate can agree that it's a masterpiece. So I'd highly recommend that everyone finish it, regardless. What's your favorite video that you've made? Probably the Connoisseur one, if I'm being honest, still, because I feel like I've kind of poured my all into that one. Like, okay, in regards to the biggest and largest scale, obviously the erased video, but the one that I'm most personally satisfied with, that I got everything out that I wanted to say, that I said everything in the best way that I felt that I could, probably the Connoisseur video. Steins Gate has been, backlog for a long time. Yeah. I feel like it has been for a lot of people. Why is this channel revolving around Connoisseur? I don't know. It started off as a running joke, but I can't escape it. It's just my brand now. It's my brand. Because Connoisseur is a masterpiece. Yeah, there we go. That's your answer. Who is my dad? I don't know. Bob, apparently. Bob is your dad. I don't know. The people who don't get it aren't intellectually gifted like us. You don't need to be intellectually gifted to enjoy the beginning of Steins Gate. If anything, it's the opposite. I liked the beginning of Steins Gate because of the character interactions, and it was just so fun, and there was a subtle kind of mystery building up. I liked that, but for people who were just like, oh, I don't like watching character interactions and stuff. Whatever. Guys, have you heard of Connoisseur? It's like, this thing kind of reminds me of Connoisseur. People don't get Steins Gate. That's the main reason we need your video analysis. You need to preach the word. That's right. I gotta do it. I gotta make a video on the Steins Gate, and and on Arcane as well. Guy, I gotta make a video on everything. So many videos that I want to make, but it takes so long to make it. Yeah, Connoisseur is really beautiful when you look at it in terms of daily interaction. Oh my god, dog, just over making me again. Okay, time for me to leave. Don't forget, Brandon, still not a fan, never seen any of your videos or streams, and you need to do better. Ram Best Girl. God, wait a second. Now I gotta ask, if you haven't seen any of my videos, then how did you find out about me in the first place? Exactly. How did you find out about me? I'd like to know. There's got to be some way you found out about me, because there's no way you just randomly start hating someone out of nowhere like that. There's got to be a reason. Speaking of Steins Gate, have you seen Steins Gate Zero? Yes, I have. I quite liked it. I had a few small criticisms with it, but overall, it's a really good show. And but yeah, I still liked the original Steins Gate better personally. It's just like the original Steins Gate is just so difficult to top because of how much of a masterpiece it is. But yeah, I still quite enjoyed Steins Gate Zero. Brandon, what would you say is the most underrated anime? Steins Gate, the most underrated. I'm not quite sure. Let me think about that now. Because like a lot of the stuff that I liked are usually also well respected already. But in regards to ones that are less well known, probably Bakuman. Like I feel like that's a show that everybody's got to watch. Like so many people could watch that like so many people could enjoy it. And it's just so interesting, and it's such a good show. And for ones that are underrated, Connoisseur, but I don't know. A lot of the stuff is just, I don't know. Maybe Nagatoro, but like I'd only say that for like the manga and stuff. I don't have the same feelings with the anime as I did with the manga, but yeah, that's I suppose the closest thing. Brandon, your Konosuba video is the thing that made me watch the anime. Yay, that's great. Darkness is like, looked up weird guy on the internet and you popped up. Yep, okay, that's how you discovered me. Just typed in weird guy and I just popped up. Instantly, Brandon's biggest hater now. Darkness over Mega Means going through their tsundere phase. Darkness, yeah, it's just like joins, donates $100+ says he never watches Brandon, refuses to elaborate, and leaves. What is the weirdest anime that you've ever watched? Weirdest. It's like, what the heck is this kind of thing? Okay. I mean this in a good way, but Beastars? That was like, it's a good anime, but it's also kind of weird. Like, even people who like it have got to admit that. And one that's weird in a bad way, Eromanga Sensei, obviously. What's something that was like... Ooh, best weird anime though is Mob Psycho. That was like weird in the greatest way possible. Oh, and Nichijou, obviously. How could I forget about Nichijou? And Odd Taxi as well. That was a masterpiece. And that one's also pretty weird, but it's a masterpiece. So yeah, those ones. How excited are you for more Konosuba stuff? Do I really need to answer that question? Heck yeah! I'm more excited. I'm super excited for season 3. And the Megumin the spin-off as well. We get it. We're eating good today. More Konosuba. Did Brandon just call himself basic without calling himself basic? No. Brandon is the millionaire. No low-key plaything. He's got a profile note. What? Oh, LinkedIn. That's how... Now, I made that because I originally... My original job was, like, being a filmmaker and stuff. I'd film stuff for, like, advertising and stuff and, like, weddings and stuff like that. But... it wasn't something I was as interested in because I like talking about stories. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I am so glad that I'm doing this as my job now. Konosuba is underrated among non-anime watchers. Yeah, true. Yeah, there's a lot of weird anime out there. Like, that's just a thing that Japan seems to do a lot. It's like, Japan is weird. Even people who are fans of anime can understand that. Brandon, say hi to Brazil. Hi, Brazil. People are watching from Brazil. That is cool. Good to see you guys. Wait, for real? It's like, I don't know how many of you guys have watched. I sometimes forget that, like, how many people who actually watch me. because I just feel like I'm just some guy in my room and I'm just talking to a couple people, but then I actually think to myself how many people 50,000 is. That's a lot of people. Okay, what place do you usually go to watch anime? I'm not gonna answer that question. Do what you want for. I'll just say that I like sailing the high seas. I like. I'll do the One Piece. That's. Yeah, ironically, despite having bizarre in its title, JoJo is probably one of the least weird series out there. Oh no, it's still weird. Just compared to some other anime, it's not as weird, but it's still definitely weird to anyone who's new to anime, especially like, is like just what starts watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What the heck is this? Panty and Stocking is pretty out there as well. Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. That one's super like out there. Bro, people are so nice here. It's just Brandon shaking my head. Brandon, stop reading chat. Okay, I'll focus on the task at hand. Okay, if you had a Death Note, would you use it? No. What? Okay, that's like not even a question. I'd be so terrified. I'd be so goddamn terrified to have a Death Note. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I'd just pick it up, go, nope, throw it in the bin, bye. Just flush it down the toilet or whatever. If it's gone, it's gone. I don't have that kind of strength. And even if there are bad people and evil people in the world, I could never bring myself to kill anybody, no matter how evil they are. Like, that's just, I can't. Okay. Suppose you have been blessed by Drak-kun and have been isekai'd. I don't want to be isekai'd, to be honest. What kind of world, or what world, would you want to end up in? Well, the obvious, like, I feel like a lot of people would be expecting me to just say Connoisseur, but I'm being honest with myself. It'd probably be one of those, like, generic power fantasy things, because that's the entire purpose of it, where it's just like, yeah, this world is perfect. You're surrounded by like perfect things and you're basically free to live out your heart's desire. I mean, that's probably what I'd choose, but in regards to storytelling, I'm not a huge fan of it. But if it was to actually happen, yeah, I'd probably be down for it. This is Brandon acting as if he doesn't have the Death Note already. Oh yeah, you guys caught me. Oh no. Just like, quick, how did they figure it out? Just like, nope. Are you hippopotamonstrous quidpedaliophic? Is that the word for the fear of long words? I most definitely pronounced that wrong, but whatever, I tried. Getting isekai'd into ReZero is like getting sent to hell. Yeah, nah, no way would I choose ReZero. Like, hell nah. Okay. That's the fear of long words. Yes, it is the fear of long words. Oh no, the question. Who is your waifu and why is she your waifu? Okay, I don't generally participate in like going, oh yeah, this is my waifu. I do say it and stuff, but that's mostly just for fun. But like, it's not really something that I super do unironically. But if I had to load up my waifu list, where is it? I did it for management. It's like I just say, oh yeah, I'm not super interested in waifus, but then I go ahead and reveal that I have my waifu list. It's for organization purposes, guys, I swear. Okay, let's see. Okay, my faves right now are... Okay, do you guys even want to hear it? Weeb trying to prove he's not a weeb. Okay, do you guys even want to hear my list right now? It's probably like... If you think about it, we're all weebs. Yeah, you guys are the ones who's watching my stream. An AniTuber stream. You're terrified of the response. What is exactly terrifying about the response? Fine. If I had to choose one though, Makise Kirisu. That's just... Yeah. I'm just gonna say that. Wait, Brandon's an AniTuber, guys? Oh, wow. What a huge surprise, eh? Okay. Can't believe it. Yeah, can't believe it. Okay, what does your parents have to say about the fact that you're trying to make a living out of making anime videos on YouTube? Okay, I'll say that at first, like, cause like this is when I was first trying to like just get started and stuff. They were like pretty like they were supportive about it, but they were also wanted me to kind of like be cautious and stuff, and they still wanted me to get an actual proper job because like, and reasonably so, because making it on YouTube is difficult. Like, not many people actually are able to make it. I got lucky. Like, I could have easily kept making more and more. I could have easily kept making videos and not blown up at all, and I wouldn't be making a living at all, and like, I just wouldn't be making any money and stuff. So and the same goes for most people who go onto YouTube. So but as soon as like things really took off and I actually showed them like physically the amount of money that I was making, they were like, yeah, okay, we're cool, and like there's nothing to worry about, I suppose. And they even watch my videos sometimes, which is why I generally try to keep things like, you know, respectful and like I don't know, family friendly, while still trying to keep things true to myself. But yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how disappointed were they? No, you guys need to understand that my parents also watch anime too. I'm the one who introduced it to them, you see. Well, no, I didn't introduce it to them. To be fair, my dad also used to watch Dragon Ball Z when I was a little kid. So it's not exactly something that's super foreign to our family at all. It's just that I introduced them to more anime, and like since I'm the one who's actually in the anime community, I introduced them to a bunch of shows which they liked. So yeah, they're not disappointed in me for the most part. Okay, except for the Monster Musume video. Nah, I'm not letting them watch that. It'd be incredibly interesting to see what their responses to be like to that though. It's like we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that. Monster Musume Part 2 video when? Nah, I gotta make a video on it. I gotta make a video on like interspecies reviewers or something. That one's based. I haven't seen that one yet, but I know it's based. Oh god. It's so cringe saying these words out loud. Based. Who says based? Okay, who yeah. Why? Why? What do you mean why? Just why? I don't know. Why? Are you thinking of doing more live comedy anime skits? Are you talking about the ones on the second channel? Because like I'm right now with the second channel. I'm just trying to figure out what works. Like I've got to think of like an actual content strategy or like a video series that I could do continually. Because right now I don't really have much. I just like kind of all over the place. I could do a skit, I could like do reaction videos, or I could try and copy Connor and stuff and do like dumb shit on Fiverr. I don't know. Yeah, but all this is the slapping on Bravo. Oh, those aren't gonna stop. Integrated into my regular videos, I'm gonna continue doing those. Like those are just so fun. My sister introduced our parents to modern anime through My Hero Academia, and now they have the worst taste imaginable. Oh yeah, My Hero Academia is definitely like a gateway anime, like an introduction anime for a lot of people. That was also one of the first ones that I showed my parents. But yeah, then we moved on to like better stuff like Hunter x Hunter, which is just a masterpiece. And I'm so glad that my parents like they just watched through the entire thing, the whole family. We all just like, yeah, Hunter x Hunter is just fantastic. Second channel. Oh yeah, I don't know how many of you guys actually know about the existence of my second channel. I kind of just assumed that it was common sense by this point, but like I just forget. Brandon's brother will take over the server and give us admin. My Hero Academia is mid. Yeah, but that's only from the perspective of people who've already been watching anime. From the perspective of someone who's just gotten into anime. From someone who's never seen any of the tropes. For someone who's literally, like, still very much a newbie, like, and just watching, like, because all the tropes that we've already seen, the entire I'll never give up thing, the awesome animation, the hype, and like this, the cool ass action sequences and the emotional scenes, that is all new, even if it's cliche to us. And so for anyone who's just new to watching anime and they watch My Hero Academia and they see that, it's the most mind-blowing thing. Like, that's how I felt when I watched Naruto. And I feel like that's how a lot of people felt watching My Hero Academia. And the same thing kind of goes with Demon Slayer as well. I thought Demon Slayer personally was pretty mid, but from the perspective of someone who's just gotten into it, it's very much like a mind-blowing experience. Like, whoa, there's violence in a cartoon? Wow. My Hero Academia was cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just felt like it kind of fell off. I haven't kept up with any of the recent seasons. How is it common sense? You're a YouTuber who eats bread for a single stream. That's why so many noobs watching like Sword Art Online. Yeah, I feel like it was one of those two, but I can't judge because I haven't seen it. Subscribe to the second channel, gang. Yeah. You did not have this experience? I don't know, maybe you're in the minority, I suppose. Yeah, yeah, well, you gotta understand, like, from the Western world, there's generally not much violence in cartoons. Like, except for, like, the super adult cartoons, like Family Guy or, like, Invincible and stuff like that, that are, like, super, like, that everyone already knows that they're super violent. But for the most part, when it comes to like regular normal animated stuff, most of it's family friendly, which is why when I first watched Naruto, I was like, oh my god, this is so deep and meaningful and cool. Wow, there's blood. It's just, this is the, and like, yeah. Tom and Jerry is violent as hell. Yeah, that is true, but you've got to remember that there is no blood. There's nothing, it's all gags. It's all just comedy. So it's like, they just go whack, and they just go boing and stuff, and there's like funny sound effects, and they aren't actually hurt. And for a reason, because you don't actually want to see blood there. That just makes things terrifying. But yeah. Okay, going back to the questions. If you could pick one video game item for an everyday thing, or surviving a zombie apocalypse, what would it be? Like a portal gun. I don't know. I'm gonna need ideas, guys, because I don't play video games, so I don't know any in-game items or anything like that would be useful. I'd just go with a portal gun as well from Portal. That seems like a cool, fun thing to play around with. I'm happy the first anime my sister accidentally introduced to me was Vampire Knight. Now I have the most degenerate taste imaginable. Is that a degenerate anime? I've never heard of that before. Yeah, Looney Tunes is violent. Yeah, but you gotta understand that it's violent in a family-friendly way. That's the difference. Just say an anime item from an anime game. I don't play anime games either. Honestly, movies like Tarantino or Scorsese are about equally the violence seen in most anime. Yeah, exactly. Anime is designed for an adult audience. It's made for adults and stuff. Whereas with Western animation, they try to keep things so that both kids and their parents and everyone else could see it. So that's not necessarily a bad thing, but like I do want to see more animated stuff that's like aimed at actual adults, like, and specifically for adults, like Arcane, like, and Invincible and stuff like that. Those are great shows. Did you ever get tricked into watching Boku no Pico? Nope. I already heard of it a long time before, like, yeah, I never fell for it. I already heard all the jokes and all the memes and stuff like that, so it was just like, oh yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna, I'm not gonna fall for that or anything. Okay. Anime is perfect for teenagers, as violent, badass, depressing, and as the power of friendship. Western anime is either super kiddie or super violent and crude. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. Anime is very much like aimed at like either teenagers, shonen, or adults, seinen. So yeah. The most family-friendly anime you've seen is Komi Can't Communicate. Oh yeah, there's also there's also a bunch of others. Like I really Little Witch Academia is another one that also is pretty family-friendly. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to answering the questions now. Okay, yeah, I just say Portugal for that. If you could, what anime slash video game slash movie power would you like? Anything's fair game, but it's only powers, not skill. Again, this isn't something that I usually think about, because usually I just care about the storytelling and that's it. Like, I don't care about powers or anything. Or weapon, unless it's part of the power. Yeah, I'd like to be Chainsaw Man, the Chainsaw. Yeah, okay, so... I don't know, probably super healing. Like, I'm pretty sure there was an anime that I've seen where, like, the main character has, like, super healing and stuff. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe, okay, My Hero Academia. I could forgive that, but, like, I don't know, just whatever is practical in day-to-day life, basically. Maybe, like, invisibility or something. Or, like, yeah, regeneration. Because, like, whenever I get hurt, I could just, like, get healed, which is super good. Jojo, stop time. Oh, actually, yeah. Stop time, super useful one. Oh, wait, no. The computer can't function if that was the case. If there was a way for me to stop time and be able to just work on something without the rest of the world's time progressing, and, like, I'm finished and then the rest of the world resumes, super useful ability, because that means that I could just, like, basically spend as much time as I want to on working on something, and I could still get it out, like, super quick and stuff, and people like, that's what I use it for. What about invincibility? Yeah, invincibility. Like, similar to regeneration and stuff, can't get hurt. Personal questions. Are you happy slash satisfied with what you have right now? Yes, I am very happy and satisfied with what I have right now. Obviously, I want to keep going, and obviously, I don't want to stay here forever, but it's all part of the journey. I just want to experience life. And even though there are obviously things that I want that I haven't done yet, I do plan to do them, and I haven't really given up on them. So as for where I am right now, yeah, I'd say I'm satisfied. Okay, where do you think you'll be in 5 years? PS, love your content, keep up the good work. Thank you. Okay, so where I'll be in 5 years, I plan to have, like, I made the most out of my YouTube channel, and I felt like, okay, I think it's time to move on now. So I'll have started working, like, in the animation industry or something like that. Maybe, hopefully, either started my own studio or working for someone else's and learning how it all works. That's what I want to do, because eventually I want... My dream right now is to be a director and a writer for an animated series, like maybe Netflix or something, I don't know. And be able to do that and, like, make some, like, huge epic shows that a lot of people know about. That's my dream in the future. Well, and, like, movies and stuff. That's what I want to do. Bear masks. Where do babies come from? Yeah, where do babies come from? Obviously from the Cabbage Patch. That's obviously where they come from. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Brandon, you look kind of like Scout. Okay. It's called getting... Okay. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts. Okay. Who is the best girl in Toradora, and why is it Minorin? I've not seen a Toradora vid. You already know. Wait, I already said Minori, so yeah, you based. Just shake your hand for that. Just handshake. There you go. Sub or dub? Sub, because I personally don't watch dubs anymore. I started off with that, but I don't anymore. And the main reason is, honestly, mostly because of convenience. Like, I want to be able to read it. Like, I watch movies and stuff with subtitles as well. So, and usually you don't watch dubs and they also have subtitles. Like that almost never happens. And also because I feel like it's a more accurate translation of what's directly happening, and the voice actors and the sound makes a huge difference as well. Like when it comes to sound, it can completely change my perception of a character just based purely on how they sound. And I want to be watching it in, I suppose, the most accurate way possible for the experience. So yeah, I'd go with sub. Trash Taste podcast guest when? Oh yeah, just waiting for that day now. Someday. Oh man. Okay, do you ever want to get married? Yeah, probably someday. Like, it's not really one of my priorities right now, but someday. Are you gonna stream on Twitch? I already did. Like, I started off on Twitch, but I switched over to YouTube because like it seems like Twitch is kind of crumbling right now, and like YouTube's where my entire audience is, so there's not much point in me streaming on Twitch if like I can stream on YouTube and reach a way wider audience. So yeah. Okay. Do you own any weeb stuff? If no, why? Well, first off, I live with my parents. But for any of the weeb stuff that I own, right now it's just the shirts that I was sponsored by because I was paid. And that's it. Right now I don't have any other weeb stuff. Right now it's just the stuff in my computer and that's it. A way wider audience, you say. Yeah, like, what's better? Streaming on Twitch with about 300 followers? Or streaming on YouTube where I have about 50,000 subscribers? Which one should I choose? Do you think there's gonna ever be another slice of life comedy as good as Toradora? I don't know. I wouldn't really compare them. I feel like there's a lot of slice of life comedies out there who are really good for their own reasons, like say Nichijou, that are like totally different from Toradora and I enjoy for totally different reasons. So yeah, I haven't seen Kaguya-sama Season 3 yet, but that could take the contender for that as well. Okay, Smash or Pass Mrs. Yugihama. Look in Smash or Pass. And then we get Guts there. Best waifu ever. An Eren. You guys are gonna have to okay. I'm gonna have to look at some Google images then. Are you really asking me for a Smash or Pass opinion outside of a Smash or Pass stream? Mrs. Yugi Hama. Origairu. Oh, that girl. You've been posting her everywhere. Pass. Sorry, I'm not into MILFs. Not my thing. As my father once said, Dragon. Okay. Hey Brandon, Smash or Pass, Makima or Makima? Okay, with Makima? Yeah, Smash. I mean, I'd be lying if I didn't think she was hot. Like, that's, come on. I'll just say Smash. Okay. But yeah, I'll pass on Mrs. Yugihama. Sorry. Oh, hello there. Oh man, sorry. It is really heating up in this room. Australia, summertime right now. And I've got lights on, which is also heating up the room. What do you mean Makima isn't hot? What are you on? Are you seriously saying that Makima isn't hot? Okay. She's literally one of the coldest people in Chainsaw Man. Okay, that's a first. That's certainly a first that I've heard that opinion. Okay. What is your goal in life, be it content creator or creator in general? I've already like brought this up before, but the entire director thing, being a director and writer for a super big successful show, hopefully that'll like, yeah, that's what I want to do. Laughs in -4 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's winter for you guys. It's summer here. Dude, why are you in Australia? Oh, I don't know. I just decided to be born here, you know? Okay. Do you plan on YouTube being your final job, or do you want to go into a different occupation eventually? Already answered this question. I want to do YouTube for at least for like another couple years or something. And like when I feel like I've run my course, I'll get into like the animation industry and stuff, hopefully. And after that, I'll probably still continue making videos occasionally, but probably not as often, and like just for fun, not for money. Okay, sorry guys. I'm probably going to take a quick 5 minutes break, and then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to finish answering these questions. Okay, so yeah, 5 minutes. I'll come back in about, in exactly 5 minutes. You guys, if you need to take like a bathroom break or whatever, this is now your time, and I'll see you guys then. See you in 5 minutes. Bye.
Senpai.
Okay, hello. I'm back. Hi, I'm back. What is going on in chat? He is back. Yes, I am in fact back. Wait, what? What are you guys doing? Okay, I'll go back to the answering questions thing. There we go. Oh no, you saw us. Excuse me? Saw you doing what? What is it that you were doing that you shouldn't have been doing? Scatter. You guys have been up to no good. Once again, I can see. Your mom. Okay. But, your waifu. There's only one right answer. Yes, that's correct. And it is Makise Kurisu. I've already answered that question, but I'll say it again. I have a question for you, Brandon. Unknown, you have plenty of times to ask me questions. What is it that you want to ask? Do you like ice cream and why? What kind of question is that? Who doesn't like ice cream? Ice cream is ice cream. It is yummy. It is good. Of course I love ice cream. And why? Because it is delicious. And especially in Australia, you appreciate the fact that it cools you down. Jameson. Jameson doesn't like ice cream? Excuse me? Okay, for instance, like any tips on becoming an anime YouTuber? The thing is, it's difficult to just go, here is some tips and stuff. It's just one of those things that you really just work out as you're going along. You make videos, you figure stuff out, and depending on what results you get, you give it, like, you continue doing the things that work and you stop doing the things that don't work. And it's really just that, just constantly doing that. It's not getting lucky, it's just making good content and having good titles and thumbnails that are going along with it, and figuring out a proper strategy and figuring out how the YouTube algorithm works and stuff like that. Because, yeah, it is difficult when you're first starting out. It's the most difficult part of the process. 1. Have you played Persona 5R? No, I have not. Unfortunately, I do not play that many video games again. Yeah, I'll have a better time becoming an anituber than a Let's Player or something. That's true because there's a lot less competition. It takes more effort to become an anituber compared to like just a Let's Player where, yeah. The gaming niche is very oversaturated for that reason. Okay, what's your long-term goal with YouTube and how do you feel about your channel success? I already talked about this before. My long-term goal is to... Honestly, my big goal is to really get to like 100,000 subscribers at least, and just become well known and well respected within the community. And that's mostly it. I don't think I really need to hit 1 million subscribers for me to be satisfied with it. But at the very least 100,000 to be a real YouTuber and be able to continue making videos and like be a verified YouTuber and like, you know, to like, so I could consider myself like a real YouTuber and stuff. Yeah, it's just fun talking about anime with degenerates and stuff. Pot calling the kettle black, very correct. Okay, if you could only watch one anime for the rest of your life, which one would you choose? Konosuba. Nah, if I'm being honest, that's a difficult question. I could choose something like One Piece because it is super long and I know there's a lot of content. I'll probably like it. Or maybe Hunter x Hunter. Like, it'd probably be something like super long. I might go with Hunter x Hunter actually. Which volume in Connoisseur was your favorite? Oh, I think it was volume 16. I can't remember the exact number, but it was basically the one where there was that lady who basically mind controlled Kazuma. I'm not gonna spoil anything for people who haven't read it yet, but that was the funniest thing ever. Like, that is just legitimately one of the funniest things that I've read in my life. Just the entire thing where she brainwashed Kazuma, and everything that he did as a result of that. Okay, goodbye unknown. It was good for you to join. See ya. Okay. Does your family know about your channel? And if so, you poor soul. Yeah, they know about the channel. I answered this already. Favorite anime? Steins Gate. Yeah, I think I'd go with Steins Gate. I'd say that's my favorite anime ever if I had to choose one. It's like, whoa, it's not Konosuba? Yeah, it's not Konosuba, it's Steins Gate. Okay. 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 Bland. Should have been something more unique, like Error Manga Sensei. Why do you like to take so long to type in Discord? It's not that I'm taking a long time to type, it's that I'm taking a long time to think, because thinking is hard and difficult, and I don't want to say something stupid, even though I say stupid stuff all the time. But it'd be even stupider if I didn't think about it before I typed it. Think better. Think faster. Just think faster. Carry revered when. Never. I'm not doing it. Oh, wait, no. I gotta remember. I still see the $150 donations and the $100 donations right there. And now I gotta think about it. Steins Gate's fantastic. Yeah, I gotta read through the visual novels. Yeah, there's a... Okay, dueling... What do you mean, tell me a secret? What secret? Excuse me? Okay, do you... or more? I don't know. What does that mean? I or more? I'm gonna go over that question. You're a kid. Okay, cool, Duolingo. You're a kid. Who cares? This savage. Come on, chat. Be nice to each other. Be nice. Okay. I'm so stuck on making my videos. Talk about your process. Is that something I really want to get into here? I'd like to go over it quickly. Use a donation money to buy visual novels. Oh yeah, that's true. I could totally like play visual novels. That's not a problem. It's just like more of a time commitment thing more than anything. Okay. Talk about my process. My process is oh yeah, sorry. I skipped your guys' questions. Which YouTube channels inspired you to create your channel? I feel like, okay, Giguk is obviously a big one. That's like the most obvious example. I pretty much take a lot of my style and inspiration from him, and like the writing and of the jokes and stuff like that, and like I still try to do something different. And like also also a lot of film video essay channels, like Lessons from the Screenplay, Filmento, and The Closer Look. Those are also really good, and those are also really good video essay channels that I like watching. And I'd say that I also took a lot of inspiration from them, like in regards to like content writing and stuff like that. And also Ryan Higa, the guy's, yeah, he stopped making videos, but like yeah, he was also like a huge like part of the inspiration from like my style of comedy. I really like his style of comedy, and like I just like I just like his content a lot, like his like the skits and stuff like that. I think I took like some inspiration from that as well. So like quite a few different people. Least favorite waifu in Connoisseur besides Darkness. Can I say Darkness again? What do I say for that? Least favorite waifu in Konosuba. All Konosuba characters. Let me see. Let's see. Out of all of them, probably besides Darkness. Yeah, okay, this one's gonna set a lot of people off, but Wiz. And also Iris, because like she's a literal child. If she even counts, like people seem to be choosing her, but like no. But yeah, Brandon, what do you think about Neon Genesis Evangelion? Neon Genesis Evangelion. Evangelion a plate. I'll say that it was really good, but I'm kind of conflicted on it because on the one hand, it's like, okay, this is actually really deep in stuff, and there's like a lot of stuff going on, so much symbolism to break down. But at the same time, part of me is like, it's like, yeah, but like, how much symbolism is too much and stuff. Like, on the one hand, it's amazing because of how much of an impact it had on me and how much like there is to go into it. But on the other hand, it's just like part of me is just like, this is just kind of pretentious, and they just kind of relied way too much on symbolism instead of actual storytelling. But there is storytelling in there, so yeah, that's just, I'm kind of conflicted on it. But I'd still say it's a 9 out of 10, and I only knocked it down from a 10 out of 10 because like of how conflicted I felt about that. This Wiz, she's literally dead, guys. Okay. What countries do you want to visit? Okay, Japan's an obvious one. I'd like to go to Japan. I've actually been wanting to visit there even before I knew anything about anime. It's just because it seemed like a cool place. Like, I actually would like to go there. And like, there's a lot of technological advancements. I want to try out the food. And aside from that, probably like, I don't know. I got some relatives in like Canada and stuff. I'd like to visit there as well, or like Singapore or something. And like, yeah. And I also have a lot of family in the Philippines, so I'd probably want to visit there again. But yeah, I'm not a super travel adventurous type person. Would you go to Burger King at 4 a.m.? Kind of a question is that? Okay, which protagonist do you think is better, Naruto or Luffy? Luffy, sorry. All the Luffy fans are just gonna go after me. Did you just say Luffy? Okay, I don't know. I don't know much about Luffy, because I haven't seen One Piece. So I'd have to go with Naruto just by the fact that I know who he is. I'm probably, but actually, from what I've seen, I'd probably, if I did watch it though, I'd probably choose Luffy. Like, because like he's super funny and stuff. Okay, I'm so stuck on making my videos. Talk about your process. Okay. It starts. I'm not sure if I want to go into my entire process right now, because I feel like if I did, I'd be here for ages. I'll just go over it really quickly. I spent ages writing the script, and I spent a lot of time doing that. When I'm watching the anime, I have a lot of thoughts on my head, and like basically by the end of it, I just kind of marinate with my thoughts for a little bit and let everything settle, and when, like, it depends on how many thoughts I have. Like, if I have a lot of things that I want to say about it, then yeah, that's generally means it's going to be a longer video. And then slowly in my mind, I start to sort things into different categories. So like a lot of the writing process happens before I even start typing. And then like after I've organized it into certain sections and I know what points I generally want to go over, then I go onto the document, I type up an outline, the general, that like exact structure for how the video is going to go, and then I just start typing, and like I just try to think of how I can make this as entertaining or like different as possible, and like hey, what's a funny one-liner that I could put here, and I just want it to flow well, like what's something that can intrigue people at the start as much as possible, and then I go through and I basically just go through the entire video thinking in my mind, how can I retain their attention basically. And just like, I keep doing that throughout the entire video. If I ever feel like there's a point where it starts to drag or get kind of boring, I go, okay, I need to switch things up here. So I'll throw something in there, or like I'll add in a joke, or I might start talking about something else that's more interesting. Whatever, yeah, it does. And then after that, I go into the recording room at the end of my house, and then I record through the entire thing. And this next part is honestly my least favorite part of the entire process, because I've got the script on my phone and I'm basically just acting it all out, but I say the same lines over and over again, and it's kind of like voice acting. I don't just read through everything at once. I gotta actually act it out, and like I'm acting almost, and I got to choose the best take. So I say the same line about 5 or 6 times or something, and then I'd move on to the next line, and I'd say that line 5 or 6 times, and I keep doing that until I get through the entire script. So as you can imagine, for the longer the video gets, the more excruciating this process gets, and I need to do it in a lot of blocked out sessions and stuff. So for the erased video, that was about 6 hours of raw audio footage just from that. And it was, when it was all cut down, it finally got down to about an hour. And the most excruciating part of that is that I just put the audio in the video editor, and I just go through all of it and just sort through all of it just for hours and hours. This process usually takes days. Like with the erased video, it took a couple weeks, a week at least for that or something. And then when I finally finished going through all that, then I chose all the best takes, and then I put it on a different timeline, and then sorry, I'm terrible at explaining this. I get all the best takes, put it on a different timeline, and then I'd decide which ones are the best ones from that, and then I'd kind of get the timing right between all of the audio clips. And as soon as that's done, now it's like, okay, now it's all the voiceover part is done. And by that point, I feel like I've already got like 60% of the entire process done. So like the actual videos and the video itself isn't like the main bulk of it. Like the rest of the stuff is like a lot of this behind the scenes stuff is where a lot more of the effort takes place. And then after that, that's where I start adding in the visuals, matching up, making sure it matches up to what I'm saying. And I then add in music. Generally at the beginning of the video, I try to edit it a lot more. Like I put a lot more focus on that, because that's the most important part of the video. That's where you've got to hold people's attention the most. So when that's done, then as it slowly transitions out of the intro part, which needs to be the best edited part, then I generally let what I'm saying carry that. And I let the music and just the simple visuals of the anime relating to what I'm saying relate to that. And that generally, that's like interesting enough to retain people's attention throughout all of it. So yeah, and then I just keep doing that, just adding whatever clips fit with that, and adding in the music. I just go through a bunch of different music options. I usually download the entire playlist of the soundtrack from the anime that I'm talking about and then I just go through that and see what works, and then I just add that in. And I just keep doing that until the entire video is done. That's pretty much it. And I just figure stuff out as I go along. Like, oh, I want to demonstrate this point, but I don't know how. I don't know. I'll just, so for in this case, I might create a graph or something. So I'll just screen record myself drawing the graph over a green screen, and then I'd key that out in the video editor, and then I'd replace the background with some footage from the anime and stuff, and it looks cool, and I'm demonstrating my point. So it's not really something where it's just like I have all these specific techniques or presets or anything. I just do things like in a very practical way, where it's just like, ooh, how can I get creative with this part? I'll just move some images around or something. I don't know. It's like, yeah, I just try to get creative with it. Anyways, Notaku's like, will you marry me? Is that really a question you have to ask Notaku? Of course I will. Just why? Just why? Because it's Notaku. Come on, guys. He's the greatest waifu that we all know of. He needs to be on more of my streams. I've been on a ton of his streams, and like he's been on a couple of mine. But he needs to be here more, so you guys really get to know him. You guys need to get to know Notaku better. He's super. Everyone knows I'm on the Discord server, but on my YouTube channel, he's not. He needs to be there more often. Come on. No, Unknown's just like, bruh. Face reveal when? You know, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Yeah, when am I gonna do a face reveal? I'm not quite sure. If you were to enter the Connoisseur world, who would you team up with in the world, and do you think you would survive in it? You just take off my mask, just like Mission Impossible style. Ta-da! This is my face. Turns out I was Kazuma the entire time. No. If you were to enter, just kidnap him and force him to be on my streams. Yeah, a little problem with that. We live on opposite ends of the world, so just like casually flies over to America. Notaku, you're coming with me. Come back to Australia. Just like, and he's just casually sitting there in the plane. It just is still tied up, and it's just like, okay, here you go. If you were to enter the Connoisseur world, who would you team up with the world, and how do you think you'd survive in it? Okay. Probably, okay, I don't really know that many other, like, there aren't, let me think. I don't think I'd go with Cosmo's party, to be honest. Because, like, they're fun to watch, but if I was actually, like, part of it, like, I'd be like Cosmo, like, God, I'm so tired of you. I'm practically a babysitter at this point. So if I'm being, like, completely, like, if I'm being practical about this, I'd probably choose Dust's party, and I just replace Dust. Because they seem like cool guys, and they actually seem like to know what they're doing, and like I'd probably like being friends with them, and like they seem like cool people, but like only people who've like read the light novels would even understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, Dust party. Best option is to go solo. Okay, what's your favorite book? I haven't read books in ages. Oh no. I used to read so many books in high school, but not anymore. What happened? Well, whatever happened? Oh, yeah, it's because I started working. When you're in school, you gotta, like, when you're in school, you gotta spend all this time, like, doing schoolwork that you're not interested in. So I just spend a lot of time just reading just to pass the time. But ever since I started working and stuff and I finished school, then it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. So, okay, my favorite book. That's a difficult question. What are some books that I read and I liked? Like, I'm not going to name a specific book, but some books that I did read and enjoy are Warriors Cats, which was kind of my childhood throughout a lot of school. I literally read every single book. And also Percy Jackson. fantastic series. I always read series. Like I never read just an individual book. It would always have to have at least 3 books in the series. So like Hunger Games and stuff, and like Maze Runner and stuff like that. Oh yeah. Yeah, Warriors Cats. Yeah, everyone and Warriors was everywhere. I feel like a lot of people like read that and they're just like, oh, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, Percy Jackson was great. Unlike the movie. Exactly. I mean, actually, okay, my first exposure to Percy Jackson was thanks to the movie. So at the very least, I gotta give it thanks for that. But yeah, after actually reading the books, the movies just suck in comparison. Like they aren't even comparable. Even I love how vocal Rick Riordan is about his distaste for the movies, his utter distaste. He's just like, God, the movies. Oh man, what? Warrior. Okay, but yeah, those are some book series that I really enjoyed. All of the ones that I mentioned. Let me think for a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some. Oh yeah, I actually read quite a few animal fantasy books. I also liked Guardians of Ga'Hoole. Those were cool. Do you put shoes before the socks? How is that even possible? Just casually puts your shoes on and then puts the socks on. On the first book. Yeah. Oh, for Warriors and stuff. Yeah, it's a really good series. But like honestly, the first arc is still the best one. Like even though I've read pretty much every book in the series except for the most recent ones that came out within the last few years, it kind of fell off. Like the first arc is still the most solid one in my opinion, and like after that there was clearly quite a lot of messy stuff going on, and the writers were just like scrambling to find any kind of consistency or like, and like just the further you go on, the more plot holes there come. And like the characters are acting out of character and stuff, and like you just don't have as much of a solid story anymore. But I feel like with the first arc, it keeps things pretty consistent and solid pretty well. Oh yeah, Wings of Fire. Wings of Fire is also great. I love that series. Also great. Okay, moving on. I spent a lot of time on that question. Thoughts on Glizzy? I've literally never heard of that before. Glizzy, what is that? Glizzy. What the heck? What the heck? Are you guys... Did you guys get me? Did you guys troll me? What? Nah, you guys suck. You suck. How dare you? No, don't look it up. Yeah, you're a bit late for that, guys. Don't look it up. What have I done? I was like, what is Glizzy? Oh, shit. What have I done? You got me, Mendoza. I hope you're satisfied with yourself. What other genres have you considered spreading your brand to? What do you mean? In regards to YouTube? What came up besides a hot dog? I'm not going to describe anything to you. If you want to find out, you search it up yourself. I'm not explaining anything. You're not going to make me do that live on stream. No, thank you. Okay, what other genres have you considered spreading your brand to? Right now, I just want to keep things like... Really, it's just mostly anime or animated shows. Like I'm probably going to do a video on Arcane despite it not technically being an anime, and that's because like I feel like a lot of the people who've watched Arcane also watch anime, so like it's generally the same audience, you know. Okay, but yeah, right now mostly just animated TV shows or movies, mostly aimed at adults. That's what I generally want to keep things to. Favorite novel, I already answered that. What is some ways to blow up on YouTube? Okay, so this is a pretty cool... The stream is the least pure then. Okay, what are some ways to blow up on YouTube? So, the best way is to come up, is to have, is to create content that you know that people will be interested in over and over again. Like when people say to be consistent on YouTube, they mean like it's just good to build up kind of like a catalog. So if you have a lot of content that's basically like the same thing and you know would attract the same types of people, and you know that after they watched one they'd also be interested to watch the others, then that's definitely something that you want to do. Even if none of them are quite blowing up yet, if even just one of the videos blows up, then it's very possible for all of the previous ones to also blow up, which is exactly what happened to me. So that's very important, to have a channel consistency and knowing that the people who would click on one video would also watch your other videos. And the second thing is, when you're smaller, to aim for search, because okay, generally when you're a smaller YouTuber and you're a bigger YouTuber, you have to have different strategies on how people are going to watch your content. When you're bigger, you already have a wider audience. So all you need to do is make sure that people are interested in that. So the only thing you need to do is make sure that the topic is interesting or worded in an interesting way so that people will want to click on it. And that's the main thing. So when a lot of YouTubers say, make sure you get high click-through rate and all that stuff, that only really applies if you've already got a solid audience. But when you're smaller, even if you've got a pretty high click-through rate, it's not going to make a difference if you don't have much discoverability or impressions in the first place. YouTube's not going to notice you. So the only way to get discovered through that is, the best way is through search. You can also promote through other ways like Reddit or other social media, but the most effective way I found is search. Just figuring out how you can do something on a particular subject that a lot of people are searching up, but there aren't quite enough videos made on it, so there's a demand for it. Oh, hey Ducks, video idea. Do memes actually affect the impact of the story? I'll come back to that question as soon as I'm done answering this. So basically, figuring out what people would want to watch, what people are searching up, and then making a video based on that, and making sure it's easily searchable, and it has a unique and catchy title and thumbnail that seems super unique and interesting. Like, wow, I gotta click on that. And then you just keep doing that, and make sure that you've got a solid catalog of videos behind you that are high quality and good, and you keep doing that, and eventually you blow up. That's what happened with me, basically, and that's what I'd recommend for any YouTuber who's starting out. Yeah. So that's what. Okay, video idea. Do memes actually affect the impact of a story? I'm not quite sure how to answer that, because generally I don't really see memes like in most stories. Like, I don't think they do, because usually like it's more of just a comedy element that's added on top. If by memes you mean something like Nichijou, where the jokes are like super absurdist and stuff like that, I'd say that if, like most things, it's just dependent on how well it's done. So if it's done well, then it works, and if it's like integrated in a really terrible way that takes you out of it, then obviously it doesn't work. Do memes ruins? Oh no, you finished Toradora and you need to fill the void. Unfortunately, that is not possible. I tried, but you just gotta wait it out. You just gotta wait. It took me several days to get over it. That was the longest I've ever like, it took me to get over it. Felt it like with Steins Gate as well and stuff like that, and some other really good shows, but I think Toradora like was the one that lasted the longest. Okay. Favorite part of being a content creator and any tips? I've already answered most of that, but in regards to my favorite part of being a content creator, it's being part of a community and like just being able to talk and about whatever I want, and people will actually listen, because it's like the entire another reason I also started the YouTube channel is so that, because there's just a lot of stuff that I wanted to talk about, but like in real life nobody really like understood what I was talking about. Not understood. They just weren't on the same world as me and stuff. So like it's like not as many people watch anime and stuff, and if they do, it's the super mainstream ones that like I don't know, Naruto or Bleach or Dragon Ball, whatever, like just the super like well-known ones. And I was like, I'm not really as interested in talking about that. If I wanted to talk about like if I wanted to talk about like no, not even that, like even if I wanted to talk about like say like Toradora or something, or like it's a lot less likely that they'll have seen it. Or like if I wanted to talk about like Mushoku Tensei and stuff, or like Erased, not as many people have seen it. So like I just can't really have the same kind of conversation. But here everyone's kind of on the same, like a lot of us are on the same length, like a lot of wavelength, like a lot of us kind of know what we're talking about. We're all part of the community, and I like talking and being part of that community. And that's honestly one of my favorite parts of being a creator, like just being able to talk about the stuff I finally want to talk about and feel like I'm being heard. And not just heard, like there are a lot of people watching my videos, which is insane. So yeah, I just wanted to talk, and like there's a lot of satisfaction out of that. Hence the name Brandon Talks. Yeah. Have you made a video on Psyche K? No, I haven't. Okay. And also Waifu, besides Megumin, obviously. Yeah, of Kurisu. Again, there's Makise Kurisu, top tier. Sorry. One sec. Sorry, guys. I just got a call. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just got a call from my dad and stuff, just asking about something. It's fine. And it just so happened that at the exact moment, the camera's battery ran out. So let me replace that real quick. One second. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. Does it work? Yeah, it works. Nope. There we go. Call Twitter. Yeah, you joined at a great time. Spectacular timing. Okay, I'm back. Best character in Nichijou. And why is it Hakase? Okay. Okay. Funny how people leave as soon as I come back to join. It's like I go to the be right back screen, people join, comes back, everyone leaves. Ugh, we don't want to see Brandon. Oh my god. Okay. Which anime OP/ED is your favorite? Okay, I've got... Okay, so obviously there's some of like the like really good iconic one. Oh, actually no. My personal favorite ones are the Attack on Titan OPs. They are a work of art. Like just the pure adrenaline and hype behind it, and it's like the entire thing just works like a dance, and it's just the most awesome like crazy actions and flips and stuff. It is just pure adrenaline and hype, and I freaking love it. Like the first season, OP especially, it is just like that got huge for a reason. So like all of them really, they're just massive works of art. And like if I had to choose my favorite OPs, anime OPs, it'd probably be that. Yeah. Okay, so where was I? Okay, how old are you? I'm 19. I'm still a kid. I don't feel like an adult at all. Like I just like finished high school fairly recently, so it's just like, oh yeah, the Connoisseur EDs are also very good, and like they're just super chill. I love those EDs as well. Oh, and as for other EDs that I actually really like, A Place Further Than the Universe's ED, that I really love that ED. Like it is so like it is the perfect summary of the show, really. Just like kind of bringing up that like hopefulness and stuff like that, but like that same kind of like emotional stuff behind it and stuff, but in a really sweet way. I really love the ED from A Place Further Than the Universe. Like yeah, that's a really good one. Yeah, I'm 19, and best Genshin waifu. Okay, I haven't played Genshin, so I can't say this for sure, but I'm gonna go with Hu Tao because just based on what I know her personality is like, I know I'm gonna love her just already. It's just like, oh yeah, there we go, best girl already. I know. Yeah, I'm 79. That's guys, in a fight between Saitama and Jesus-kun, who would win? I think Saitama would win, since he have infinite potential. What has Jesus done? Well, you see, Jesus has the power of God and anime on his side. So, I believe Jesus would win. He's the only one who could win against One Punch Man. Heck, there is even a Jesus anime where he's like friends with Buddha and stuff like that, and seems super cool. I haven't seen it, but I know of its existence. Yeah, are you going to college, Brandon? If you are, could you give me some advice? I'm hopefully going to start some college next year. Unfortunately, I cannot give you any advice because, yeah, I haven't gone to college yet. I still need to go to like university or college and stuff. That's even if I want to. Like, if it turns out that it's not necessary for me to like become a director and writer and stuff like that and like be successful in the industry, then I probably just won't do it. But yeah. For now, I'm just going to work on my YouTube channel, and I don't have any advice. Jesus would trounce anyone and then heal him after. Oh, yes, that's true. Jesus wouldn't get into a fight with Saitama. He'd want to be friends with him, wouldn't he? He's just like, hey, man, want to get a drink? And Saitama's like, yeah, sure, cool. Like, Saitama, they wouldn't even want to fight each other. Saitama wouldn't want to fight Jesus. Why would he? Yeah, exactly. What reason would they have to fight? They'd be friends. They'd be buds. He'd be like, yeah, cool. Okay, what do you think are the chances of Australia bringing back conscription, and how would it affect the trout population? Huh? Huh? I have no idea what Valiant's talking about, so I'm just gonna skip that. Thank you. Do you think I can tank a neutron star? If you use the power of friendship, I believe you can. Best girl from Connoisseur, Megumin. Oh, Big Daddy Brandon. How do I become a cool and successful person like you? Well, I'm sorry to say, but unfortunately you can't. My coolness is just off the charts. You can't possibly compare. No. But for real, I don't know. I'm not a cool person at all. Why would you say that? Why would you ask that? Okay. What do you think of Australia's ban of physical H word from Japan? Yeah, I heard about that. And, yeah, it sucks, honestly. Like, I mean, personally, it doesn't really affect me. since everything's online anyways. But like, that is, I just gotta say that it's stupid. Like, come on, Australia, what is going on with you guys? Like, were they just too lazy? I don't even know the exact reason of why it was banned. I think it had something to do with like with the entire like childlike thing behind it, maybe, but I can't say for sure because I haven't actually done any research on it. But if it is, then it's just like, you really can't just do any kind of moderation or on it or anything, or you can't just like have people like decide this is cool but this isn't or anything like that. Like, I just think that's kind of stupid. Like, they just went, nah, all of it's bad, all of it needs to be banned. It's just like, yeah, it sucks. It's stupid. Brandon's the main character was. Yeah, Australia banned the H word. That's crazy. I'll have to check out why. Yeah, you'll have to check out why. I haven't actually done any research on it. I just have heard of it generally. I'm just glad it doesn't personally affect me, since again, the internet's all I need. So like, I don't need anything physical. And yeah, have you sent James to rugby practice yet? No, I have not. I have got to do that. Just whips out the phone. James, you need to go to rugby practice. Skill issue. Yeah, skill issue. Anyway, sub or dub? I already answered that question. Sub. How do you live with yourself knowing that you have such trash taste and deserve to be an outcasted from society and used as a warning by parents in the form of bedtime stories so that their kids know what awaits someone who develops such a garbage palate? Pretty good, honestly. At least I'm stuck in their heads. At least they know who I am, and I'm infamous enough to be the dreaded Brandon. Don't get as trash taste as he does. Brandon, I hate your server. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is something happening on Discord right now that I'm not aware of? Or are you just talking about this right now? I guess Australia hates Hunter x Hunter. How so? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, oh wait. One, seriously. Okay, if you had to move to a different country, where would you go besides Japan? Oh, well, probably the Philippines. Like, I think we actually might have plans to move there in the future and stuff. Because again, we've got a lot of family there, and like, we like got a nice house there and stuff. So yeah, probably the Philippines. What do you mean, Notaki, you were lied to? How bad season 2 of Tokyo Ghoul was? Oh no, is he saying that it was underrated? Is he saying it was actually good? I wouldn't know because I haven't seen it. Haha. Did you watch Noragami? And if you did, what do you think about it? I don't think anything of it because I haven't seen it. Sorry, I'm moving on. I was told it was terrible by people I'd never seen. Everyone's just like, it's garbage. I mean, it's probably because of manga readers and stuff. They read the manga and then they went, oh my god, what are they doing with the anime? No. And then when the actual, but for like, maybe for people who are anime only, would go, no, this is cool, this is fine. I have heard quite a few people say that season 2 wasn't like terrible and stuff. It was mostly like the weird stuff that happened like after season 2, like I don't know, season 3 or something, or like Tokyo Ghoul or whatever it was, some kind of weird stuff happening. No, I haven't seen it. Okay, how do you feel about Serial Experiments Lane? Kind of predicted the future we live in right now. Yeah, I've heard about stuff like that. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Serial Experiments Lane. We already talked about this on the server, so I'm not going to be redundant about that. But yeah, I haven't seen it. But yeah, it'd be pretty scary. Oh Lord Brandon, how to be a talk active person like you. I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't really see this as a skill, honestly. I blurt out. I tend to blurt out a lot of stupid stuff, and I don't talk very functionally, as most of you who check into my live streams tend to notice. I don't talk anywhere as smoothly as I do in my videos. I just like, I don't know, once you get me going, I don't think about it. I just keep talking, and that's it. And it's funny because usually in real life, I'm a fairly like, not shy person, but with a quiet and withdrawn person. But when you bring up something that I want to talk about, you're going to be here all day. You just like sit down, grab some popcorn, because this is going to take quite some time. You people are useless. Otaku. Otaku's so mean. Okay. Okay. What do you think is the answer to life, the universe, and everything? 42. Obviously. Hey, what do you think is the answer? 42. Why do you take so long to type? Because I take so long to think. I don't know. Sometimes I'm using my phone and like it's difficult to type on your phone more. It's like takes more effort stuff. Obviously. Who is Brandon? What does the R stand for? And why is his last name Talk? Kind of a weird last name. Yeah, that is a very strange last name. Who is this Brandon? I'm not Brandon. I'm Jake. I'm Mr. Jake. That's Brandon is just a cover name. That my real name is Jake. The R stands for rarely talks. Brandon. Yeah, exactly. The R stands for rarely. Okay, the funny thing is, rarely does sound like Riley, so that's actually Brandon barely chats. Man, people are having conversations here. You're not supposed to be doing that. What's your favorite waifu? Makise Kurisu. Actually, since I've gotten this question so much, I might as well go through some of my other ones. Another one is Arena Kama from Oshinoko, which is only a manga so far. There's going to be an anime adaptation soon, but she is awesome. I love her, and she is great. I can't wait for more people to know about her because she is top tier. Absolutely. Another one is okay, and there's some other cool ones. Madoka Higuchi from Idolmaster, Hutao, Hayase Nagatoro, and also Miko Ino from Kaguya-sama Lovers War, who is super underrated. It still frustrates me how many people don't appreciate her, but she is my she's best girl. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I'm not gonna explain why. I'm just gonna leave you with that. Everyone's like, oh, Miko. No, I tell you, she's annoying at the beginning. She's supposed to be, but it's her development that makes it so satisfying. She loosens up so much as time goes by, and she has the best character development, and it is so good. Christ, if more people read the manga, they'd understand. They'd understand. She's such a great character. Shut up. Okay. Thoughts on Breaking Bad so far? It's really good. Yeah, I've only seen the first season so far. If you're new here, be aware Brandon cannot have a single good taste in anything. Shut up, Notaku. You have no place to talk here. Go back to Kat talking about her. That's what you do. Okay. But for Breaking Bad season, I've only seen season 1 so far, but it's really good. I like it. I like it a lot. It's like I can see why a lot of it's like such a well-respected show, and yeah, I'm probably gonna continue watching it, and I can't wait to see how it goes. What is your favorite JoJo part? My favorite JoJo part is part 2. And that's how I like the JoJo parts. I'm mostly dependent on how much I like the main character, the main JoJo. So I really like Joseph. He's just the funniest guy, and he's great. And purely because of him, and like also part 2 is fairly like short and sweet, and it's really good. And like, so I'd say Joseph, Joestar, and part 2 is my favorite JoJo part. I also like Josuke. He's a cool guy as well. He's great, and like mostly based on that. And also, I'm also liking part 6 with Jolene and stuff. She is also really good. I really like Jolene, and yeah, that's about yeah. But yeah, my favorite JoJo part's still part 2. What's Breaking Bad? Yeah, Joseph has that charisma that other JoJo's lack. That's like, I feel like that's a thing that's lacking with like, say like, I can't believe I've forgotten their names. It's so easy. My mind just went blank. What are the other JoJo's names? Jotaro and like, and Giorno as well, even though he's not technically the JoJo. But like, they just don't have that charisma that Joseph has. I miss that. Brandon, when are you getting on Trash Taste? Eventually, someday. I'd love to do that, but like, I'm too small of a YouTuber right now. maybe my goal is to get big enough so I get invited to Trash Taste. It's like, hell yeah, I'm going right now. It's just like, quick, gotta get it to 100,000 subscribers quick. Yeah. Okay. Thoughts on One Piece? I don't have any because I haven't seen One Piece, so I can't give you my opinion on it. Sorry. You like bread? Well, I like garlic bread, as you guys could tell. I like Good Luck Bread, and my hatred for manga readers have been reconfirmed, so I get to watch season 2. But I'm a manga reader, no otaku. God. And he's just like, that's exactly why you have Trash Taste. Monkey D. Luffy. Okay. What the fuck was that bread stream? Well, I made up for it in the end, didn't I? I made up for it, sort of. Come on, I had to pull one over you guys. There was people. Sorry, apologies to all the YouTube only people who got caught in the crossfire. But for people who don't know the context, there were a lot of people, like, it just came out of nowhere. Everyone started demanding that I do a bread eating stream, and they just would not let it go. And so finally I caved in and said, fine, I'll do a bread eating stream. And it went, and everyone cheered, and I was like, but only when I hit 50,000 subscribers. And they were like, okay, we'll wait. So, but they bullied me into doing it. It was against my will. And so I decided, you know what? I'm gonna screw with them a little bit. So I already had planned this from ages ago. I just thought, like, I'll just build it up for ages and like have this super huge wait, and then when the time comes, it'll be so much hype, and everyone will be waiting for it. There'll be a 5-minute countdown, and with the most epic music imaginable behind it. And when it finally finishes, I'm just there, and I just go get a PNG of bread and go and then I'm lactose intolerant, and then it ends. Just to see what their reactions were. And it was so damn worth it. The amount of the Discord server basically lit itself on fire. It was the most active it had ever been, and it was the funniest thing ever. So yeah, it was 100% worth it. I'd do that again. Do you like Sonic? Yeah, Sonic's cool. Neko Brandon, when? No. But the money you donated. Fine. I already talked to you about this like yesterday. I will do the Neko Brandon, but only under my conditions. And that is that it needs to contribute to the content in some way. Maybe it could be like a punchline for a joke. Maybe it could have something relevant to do with the video. Or maybe it could just be a challenge. Like, if I lose, I have to wear the catios. Something. But I'm not just going to go Neko Brandon and that's it. Haha. I'm just going to wear Neko ears on stream. Why not? Nah, it needs to do something. It needs to serve its purpose. I am not giving you the satisfaction of just doing pure fan service. No way. It's not about the money, Brandon. It's about the message. Make a Necropara video with the cat. No. Hello, I have subscribed to your YouTube channel. Hello, Reinaldo. It is good to see you here. Okay, Neko Brandon eating bread live on stream when? Oh, I gave you the bread eating, and I'm probably not going to do it again for ages, because I don't want you guys to think that, oh yeah, we could just bully Brandon into doing whatever we want. Even though that's basically what happened. But I had to do it in my own conditions. I had to establish dominance. Kind of. What kind of music do you listen to outside of anime stuff? Mostly movie soundtracks, actually. Like, most of the music I listen to usually relates to shows or movies or anime in some form. So I don't really listen to a lot of just mainstream music, honestly. I'm just a nerd in that way. But like I like listening to a lot of like orchestral soundtracks like Hans Zimmer and Hiroyuki Sawano, legendary composers, and like they just make the most epic thing. I want to learn to do film composing someday, to like do soundtrack composing, and I want to learn to do that, and I want to be like I want to be inspired by them. They're such great composers, and I want to make stuff similar to them. Just like the most epic and awesome, like just hype thing, like, and like obviously more like subtle emotional stuff as well, but like I want to do stuff like that eventually. Bread. I'm lactose intolerant. Can make toast. Garlic bread's technically toast in a way. Question: what is your opinion on the actor Jackie Chan? Who is that? Jackie Chan? I've never heard of that. Who is that Jackie Chan? Jackie Chan's a legend. Absolute legend. The guy is awesome. He's the most charismatic thing. He's willing to take a hit, and like the most funny martial arts. The guy's great at martial arts. What's there to not love? What's there to not love about Jackie Chan? Come on. Okay. What's your favorite hat? I don't know. I don't particularly have favorites of hats. But if you're talking about my favorite type of hat, it'd probably just be something that keeps me safe from the sun effectively. That's it. Straw hat. Yeah, that's it. What is the most expensive item in your room that you bought with your own hard-earned money? Okay, so when it comes to everything a lot of the stuff that's in my room, equipment-wise, my dad bought for me first, and then I paid it back to him later. So he was kind of like, it was super kind and stuff like that. And it was like, he considered it like an investment and stuff like that. So I obviously ended up paying back everything and more so in the end. But like, it's thanks to him that I got my computer and this camera actually, which is like, you know, for like business stuff. And and which I'm super grateful for. But when it comes to stuff that I bought with my own hard-earned money, probably like the monitors or the audio equipment or my phone. One of those. It's probably one of those. Okay, do you play music instruments? Yes, I do. And mostly piano. I learned a little bit of violin when I was a kid, but mostly piano. That's what I've known throughout my entire life. And yeah, I really enjoy doing it. I might do a piano stream casually at some point. I don't know how many people would want to watch that, but that'd be fun. That's something that I'd like to do. Just playing like, I don't know, somewhat semi-anime related songs. Do you have a... Brandon, do you do cosplay? No, I do not. Why would I want to do that? Wait, why didn't you just steal all of your equipment? It's easy and it's free. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Just steal the equipment. It's such a piano stream. Let's go. Yeah, I'd like to do that. That'd be fun. Even if I make mistakes, at least it'd be fun. What is it? Okay. Sadly, never he tricked us. Well, that aged well. You got what you wanted, kind of. When will you make content that's actually good and worth watching? Sadly, never. I don't think I'll be able to. Unfortunately, my content will always be mid. And just at that exact moment, Darkness Over Megumi comes back. You ain't buying anything with your own hard-earned money. You're using mine nefarious. Well, I'll have to buy the cat ears with that. It seems. Does your mother know she raised a liar that tricked 50,000 people? I can't wait to tell them the story of that. They'd probably be proud. Like, you go, Brandon. You what a legend. What an awesome, what a dominance move. Just T-pose, assert dominance over everyone. Just, yeah. I got you. What has been the most... okay. The return. Darkness over Mega means back. Well, not just the cat ears, but the dress too. No. Nope. Nope. I will not be doing that. No. The cat ears is the furthest I am even potentially willing to go. And that's completely hypothetically. I'm still on the fence about it. And it's only if I like the look of them in the first place, not the pink ones. If I'm going to get the ones, I'm going to make sure they're ones that looks somewhat like I'd be somewhat satisfied with like how it looks. And it's like, hey, this actually looks pretty good. That looks nice. Not just screw it. Okay. As a man that has a Tadano maid cosplay, I think you'd look good in a maid outfit. I've literally never had any desire to do this. Like, but I also tend to cave easily. So if a lot of people demand it, I'd just go, you know what? Maybe I will consider it if there's, I don't know. But that's hypothetically, only hypothetically. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Okay, what has been the most intimate interaction you've had with a woman? With a woman? You mean woman outside the family? Come on, bro. I'm an Anituber who makes videos and is living with his parents. How do you think? What do you think the answer is to that? Do you think it is bold of you to assume that I even talk to people outside my house? Because I don't. Okay, but if I'm being for real though, probably high school, and like the most is like kind of a pseudo confession, but I never ended up actually dating anyone. It was just kind of like, because I was so focused on like my work and what I wanted to do that I just didn't particularly. I did kind of want to date, but it wasn't really on my priority list at the time. And if it was going to get away with what I wanted to do in my dreams and stuff like that, then I was just going, yeah, I'm not really going to seek this out. I'll just do it later, whatever. I don't care. Women exists? Yes, it really is a surprise, isn't it? They do, in fact, exist. Some of them might be watching this VOD right now. Who knows? Brandon, in all reality, you could definitely get a girlfriend. You're an ideal man in your own way. Thank you very much. Brandon got confessed to you before me. I've lost it. Okay, no, it wasn't technically... Okay, it wasn't directly. It was more so through asking their friend to tell me for them because they were too shy to say it themselves. And it was cool. After that, we were just kind of friends and stuff like that. It wasn't one of those things like, oh no, they're just messing with Brandon and stuff like that. It was like, it was done in a completely serious way. But like, yeah, dating wasn't something that I wanted to do at that point. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, guys, you don't need to be like super like, pretty much anyone could like start dating people if they really put their mind to it and stuff like that. Even if you weren't the most attractive person, even if you just need to have this is just purely based on what I've seen a lot of other people say who actually have experience and stuff. But like, all you really need is to have confidence in yourself to be able to hold a good conversation and to be likable and to like to be funny and stuff like that. And like, that is something that can be learned. It's not something that you can that you're necessarily born with. So you could get a girlfriend. It's just something that you've got to like, you just got to like, you know, the hardest part is, you know, going outside and actually talking to people and like being confident and not being scared of being rejected and waiting for other people to make the first move. But yeah, that's I'm just talking out of my butt. I don't have any experience in that sort of thing. Good luck with your romantic pursuits. I give you the rest of my energy. Brandon living in an anime, he's just not the MC. Yeah, confidence and personality are the most important at the end of the day. You could be the most good-looking person on earth, but if your personality is trash and people do not like you, they're not. You're not going to have as like it's going to be a very short-lived sort of thing, you know. Anyone else just talking to the chat and just ignoring Brandon? Mean. Oh no. Okay, that was a very long tangent over just one of Valen's questions. I could have just said I haven't and could have been done with it, but whatever. Are you scared that if you wear the cat ears, it will awaken something in you? Perhaps. Why are you a twig? Well, obviously because I haven't done the push-ups you were asking me to do. I'll have to start doing those after the stream. Cat ear Brandon when? Guys, you aren't even trying to ask legitimate questions anymore. It's just memes. Cat ears, when? When are they? When are they? Where are they? What's your favorite OST for a game? Probably Undertale. Based on this answer, the community will judge you. Come on, guys. Like, even for people who haven't, who don't like Undertale at all, like, I feel like everyone, except for Jameson for some reason, are able to acknowledge that the OST for Undertale is just absolutely amazing. Like, it's a banger. Like, all of it. Because Toby Fox just did such a great job creating such an iconic soundtrack, and it's really good, and it's really nice listening to. So, yeah, and it's really fun. Ignoring Brandon is my day job. But you're a mod, man. Come on. I'm gonna head out. You guys have a good one. Oh, I'm pretty much done here anyway, so, like, you guys... Yeah, sayonara zetsubo. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, see you. Okay, I'm almost done. Is this it? Wait a second. Is this it? Yes, that is, in fact, it. I believe that is all the questions that have now been answered. It was good talking to you guys. I can find... I'm glad this stream didn't go on for as overly long as the last comment reading stream. That was just like... Oh no, what have I dug myself into? That was a mistake. Okay. Brett has failed. Commence Project Cat. Excuse me? Rewind to the beginning of the stream. I gave you guys the bread eating stream. If you guys want it, it's there. I spent ages eating that garlic bread because I was talking at the same time. Shilling that every show stream. Okay. It was good talking to you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. And yeah, I might make this like a more regular thing. Who sees? Who knows? I might make this like just weekly Q&As or whatever, or just chatting casually, just catching up. I gotta make more videos though. I want to make like more frequent, shorter videos, but like I gotta actually make the videos, and they take way too long. I spend too much time on them. Okay, and now I got another question. Why you taste bad? I'm still upset you like Kana more than Akane in Oshinoko. Oh my god, bro. What do you mean trash taste? Excuse me? Kana! You think that Akane is better than Kana? Okay. Have you watched Fully Coolly? No, I haven't. Never got an answer to the best anime movie. Either A Silent Voice or Your Name. Super great movie. Oh wait, no, Wolf Children as well. Watch Wolf Children. That's also an amazing movie. Wolf Children. It is an amazing movie and is just really good. The character development and the themes of motherhood in it is just such a great story. Yeah, it's like, why you taste bad? Yes, it's like, I imagine, yes, eating human flesh would taste kind of bad. But yeah, come on. Arima Kana is... That's not even a question. Come on. That's not even a question. She clears Akane easily. And I've read... And I'm up to chapter like 50, 60, something like that. So, yeah. I like Akane enough as a character. But as a waifu, nah. Kana has the sass. She has the what do you call, the dark personality, just a little bit of sadism and stuff like that. She's just like that character, and I just love that. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Tastes like chicken. Okay, are you watching Bucky the Rock from this season? I might. Honestly, I don't usually check out a lot of slice of life or like cute girls doing cute things, anime and stuff. I don't usually watch those. I usually watch something with a little bit more plot to it. But yeah, I might. I could. Okay. Now these questions are just turning into nonsense. So now that we are finished, I'm going, but it's good. Yeah, I'm sure it is good. I'll probably check it out. Like, how story focused is it? Is it more so a slice of life, or is there an actual plot that goes along with it, like a simplistic one? It seems like it does actually have somewhat of a plot, and it got good music. Okay, cool. So kind of like I don't know, the first season of K-On! I like that. I'm not telling you how much I whipnated. That's a secret for next time. It's K-On! But actually good. Hey, K-On! Wasn't that bad. I enjoyed the first season, but yeah, whatever. It's got more plot than K-On! That's good. Okay, I'm probably going to leave you guys. People are dropping off anyway, so yeah, this seems like the good time to go, and I'm going to go. Goodbye, guys, and I'll see you in the next stream. Bye!